Welcome to Ancestral Boundaries. This type of boundary work is connected to familial boundaries, but it's also a separate topic because we're connecting to family members who are no longer alive. Receiving guidance from your ancestors can support your daily life as well as intergenerational healing. The guidance can come from contemplative practices like prayer, chanting, journaling, or meditation. Information could also come as a burst of inspiration in moments when you're relaxed. And for some people, guidance comes as creative impulses when they're engaged in right brain dominant activities. The guidance can be a mixture of thoughts, images, or intuitive feelings. And because everyone is different, you will have your own pathway for receiving ancestral guidance. If you don't have boundaries with your ancestors or anyone else, it can feel like you're sitting at the dinner table with everyone talking to you at the same time, making it difficult to hear what everyone is saying, and that can be really difficult and overwhelming. Any boundaries that you would set with your living family can also apply to your ancestors, so please don't feel that you need to reinvent the wheel. Your boundaries could include how much time you spend connecting with your ancestors, where and when you connect, and who you connect to. As you may not know all your ancestors, use your intuition and disconnect from someone if you get a bad vibe. And use grounding practices to ensure that you're relating in a balanced and healthy way, just as you would with any living connections. Some people are afraid of connecting with their ancestors, and the fear creates a boundary that's like a wall around them. It's then difficult to receive ancestral guidance through that wall. So if you're afraid, work on releasing some of that fear before you turn your attention to ancestral connection. If you're ready to communicate with your ancestors, you can use your intention. Ask a question mentally or out loud, and open up to receiving answers in any way in your natural time. Be grateful for the information you receive, the way you would if anyone else helped you. If you're struggling to receive ancestral communication, check that your question is specific enough and ask it again. Wait and be patient and trust the process, because it might not be the right time for you to have the answer you're looking for. Good boundaries create a foundation for trust to be built over time, and your ancestral connections are no different. Building trust is a process, and healthy skepticism isn't necessarily a bad thing. Once you've done your ancestral communication, you can use your boundaries to close it down. Use your intention to disconnect energetically. Visualize that you're withdrawing from the communication and place your focus back onto the 3D world and day-to-day life. And here's a friendly message from your ancestors in case you needed it today. This concludes our training on ancestral boundaries. I hope it will enrich your practice and see you in the next session.